And the important thing to know, and I think for me, this is the key reason why I don't treat a gender identity declaration the same as a sexuality declaration, is because none of us have the predictive power to know which is which.
Yeah. And
None of us know.
yeah. And there is no test. There is no way to know. It emerges. It emerges. And we don't know what is what is going on in the person where they have this gender dysphoria, and why do some of us desist and completely desist, and why do some of us not? We haven't figured that out, but we haven't figured that out with a lot of issues.
Yeah.
We just don't know. I think that the stats, one thing we do know is the stats would show us, and the stats are limited. They're small, but what we do, it seems to be that a lot of boys who would be gender non-conforming as kids, like me, you know what I mean, but the boy version of me, very often grow up to be gay.
A lot of people don't really know that. I think a lot of people believe that a child will know who they are. And they think, well, if a child might be gay, they might be feminine as a kid, but they're not going to say, oh, I'm literally a girl. But actually they do. And gender dysphoria, the distressing condition of being convinced you're in the wrong body, is actually a common part of some adult gay people's consolidation of their gender identity. So this is another way that it's so important to understand these things, because when we look at, for example, what happened in the UK with the largest gender service in England being, investigated, and a lot of clinicians there who were whistleblowers and resigned said, I think we're transing all the gay kids. They made a joke, a dark joke of, there are going to be no more gay people in the UK because we're transing all of them. That's a remarkable thing to say. So when people believe that affirming somebody's stated gender identity is the same thing as accepting them as a gay person, they couldn't be further from the truth, because sometimes it's precisely a struggle with one's sexuality, which is creating gender dysphoria.